Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
Tickets are available at
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back. Okay, with another video. I don't even know what I'm calling this. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Make sure that you like the video, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. I've been doing shopping all day today because I'm about to go right back out for work. I think I said this in my members only video, so if you're a member, you probably already saw this video, but I got a lot of traveling I've been doing this month, and I'm trying to get through it. So I'm trying to go shopping before I leave. Tater Bay, he don't like when do y'all shop early and in bulk, because Tater Bay don't like that I do that. He feels like shop as needed, and I don't shop like that. I shop like I'm gonna be, keeping all this food for the next 2 weeks. I don't like being in a house and you don't know, like, if the food's gonna be there. You wake up, you want to make something, but you ain't got it in the house because you didn't go shopping, right? So I try to make sure that we have everything that we need beforehand. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? Down to the I don't have my extra phone. Y'all remember I used to have one phone and then the extra phone? I don't have that anymore. These girls are cutting it close with BJ. That's my car's name, and I don't like that. I don't know where my extra phone is, but anyway, I just want to talk about a couple of things that are come to the top of my head. First of all, can we talk about, I wanted to do a full video on this, but I didn't. Can we talk about Nene's and Tamar Braxton's interview? First of all, Nene, I'm not going to sit here and tear you down and not lift you up. This was better. This was better. Now, y'all, if y'all don't know, the Nene Leak Show, she did do you think it'll be ghetto for me to be an official recap host for what's happening on the Nene Leak Show? Anyway, he said, I don't know, I'll read it when I get to Costco. An official recap host for the Nene Leak Show. Y'all think that'll be ghetto? Anyway, she did a video with Tamar Braxton. Now, Tamar, girl, I think you better let it go. Let it go. You gotta let those edges go. Edges! Edges! It's time to let those edges go, baby. It's time to let those edges go, baby. It's just not working, and it looks weird. I know that, when she had her baby and she lost all her edges, she was so proud and excited of getting them back. I think she used Sacred. Anyway, it just wasn't a good look. It just didn't look, I'm sorry, and I love Tamar down. It just didn't look good. It just didn't look good. I don't know. If y'all saw the interview, y'all tell me, how did y'all feel about Tamar Braxton's hair? It just didn't look good to me. Outside of that, Tamar was being her regular self. This interview was random and weird because what she got going on? Did we get a premiere date for the Braxtons? Whoa, look at that tree, y'all. So we had major storms. A tree fell in our yard. We had major storms. Like, I was in Virginia earlier today trying to do a little bit of grocery shopping and go to my pharmacy, because I never switched my pharmacy from the one I had in Virginia, even though I live in Maryland. Don't tell the police. Whoa, what's going on up here? Like, we're gonna be here for a while. That's okay. Is it okay? Do I want to sit in this? I'm talking to y'all, so I will. So anyway, she did they have her review for the Braxtons? I just wonder why were we interviewing her? It didn't make any sense to me. But anyway, she was being her regular self. They didn't talk about anything groundbreaking. To be honest, they went back to years ago when she was on what's that show called? The Real. Like, girl, what else you got going on? What's happening with your music career? I know you're on tour. See, the thing is, Nene Leaks, because you don't research, and because you don't want to, go back in time or be prepped or be overproduced or prepared or whatever, which is going to keep you stagnant, girl, this is going to sound janky and ghetto. So Tamar, she didn't ask any questions pertinent to the time right now. So she's like, tell us about the real, or what really happened in the real. She was talking about Lonnie Love. So wait, first of all, it started off with like dating and Greg Nine and who's friends and talking a lot about Vince. I didn't get that. So what's going on with Vince? Talking a lot about like the past and their career and Greg and all of that stuff. Then they started getting on like what's been happening with her career. She talked about people that she dislikes and doesn't want to have a conversation with, who she will have a conversation with. She had this random sidebar about Candy. So the problem is Tamar is always going to be, people are always going to have a negative reaction to her solely because she's Tamar. To be honest, I feel bad for her, but I feel like her sisters created that narrative. Because they could have just been like, y'all know my sister, she loud, whatever, we love her. But they don't do it like that. They're like, she's loud, she's not a good person, she's not a good friend, so they created this narrative, and then her being on the show made it, they amplified it. But anyway, and then now if she has real beef with somebody because of the interactions that she has outside of the show, will trump anything else. If she has actual beef with someone, she'll always come off looking like the bad person. That's just my opinion. I don't think everything she says is negative or a lie, but I think that her reputation precedes her, and she's never going to be able to escape it. So if she has a problem with somebody about something, or just has a problem with someone, it don't matter if she was the victim. People are going to be like, here's Tamar again. Oh my God, this Tamar. It's just, that's just how it is. And I relate to that, which is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because I relate to her in that aspect. Yeah, I know I'm on the whether you like it or not panel, which I love. And I actually get way more love being a regular panelist than when I was just a guest, okay? But because I always have, I don't want to say I have opposite views of everyone. I can't say that sometimes I could play devil's advocate, because why we all got to think alike. But then also I see I'm an emotional person. So sometimes I'm a little bit more empathetic to things that maybe other people are empathetic, or sympathetic to things that people aren't. And I see things differently. And then I'll be loud about it. So as soon as I say, well, you know what? I have something to say to people like, oh my God, here you go. Because I'm going to be loud, and it's probably going to be on the opposite side of them. Which then, for a while, I don't know if they feel this way now, because now that they get my personality, like, I'm not a contrarian. This is just who Busy is. But for a long time, people are like, "Oh, you only saying it because it's because you want to have the opposite view." And it's like, it's not because I want to have the opposite view. I literally do feel this way, but they're not going to be able to stop it. That narrative was already created on that show. People are always going to think that I can't escape it. What can you do? And I think Tamar's the same way. She's going to be loud. She's going to be nasty. She's childish. All of these things, and it doesn't matter if she's right or wrong. So I'm going to say this. I don't know what the hell Candy doing in the background. They say you got to step on a lot of people to get to the top. But I don't know what the hell Candy doing in the background. Whatever it is, it seems like Tamar Braxton is frustrated with it. To be honest, it sounded a little bit jealousy, because Tamar probably wants the relatability and credibility that Candy has, but she can't get it. And Candy doesn't even have to do anything. She just has it. And Tamar's working hard, and she still can't get it. So maybe it was that. So I thought that sidebar was a little random. And here Nene drinking her drink. The behind the scenes, girl, behind the scenes. So Candy, whatever you doing behind the scenes, stop it, because you are hurting Tamar's feelings. Stop hurting Tamar's feelings. I feel like I'm talking really fast. That's all right, y'all catch up. Slow this video down, okay, if you need help. And then she started talking about Lonnie Love and her kitten heels. She called a big back Cadillac. I was watching King of Reed's video today. He said that was colorist, but he thought she said big black Cadillac. And she said big back Cadillac. I mean, I don't think he'll be happy about that one either, because it's fat phobia. But apparently she still is holding on to some stuff that it looks like Lonnie Love did. I need to go back and revisit what happened during that time. I was about to say, because she can't be this upset at her, but maybe she can. But I thought also some of it was part of the network. So how much could Lonnie Love aka Big Back Cadillac, do. So I don't know. But I saw this. If I edit this video, I'ma see if I can put that clip in. I saw two babies doing it. I don't know if I saw it on Twitter or if I saw it on Instagram, but I could not stop watching it. When that girl said, did she have kitty heels on? Did she have kitty heels on?
Jenny Ma, and I'm assuming she casted Big Back Cadillac.
Yeah. Okay. So Big Back Cadillac. I mean, not Big Back Cadillac.
Big Back Cadillac.
I said it wrong. I mean, so we're talking about Lonnie. I've actually done a lot of work with Lonnie. I recently did the Oscars with Lonnie.
God.
So I also had.
She had kitten heels on.
I had ladies.
Did she have kitten heels on?
I can't remember, but I did Ladies Night Out in comedy, and she was on that show as well.
Was she easy to work with?
I just hosted, and Greg kind of like helped, yeah.
She wanted to go on last.
She went on last. Yeah, she closed the show, if I make no mistake. She did close the show. I actually hosted the show, so I went in between every artist, as the host. I brought each artist to the stage. So, like working on Housewives, when I'm working with all of these different personalities, we don't always get along.
She wanted to go on last? She did want to go on last? Okay. And Nene was corroborating some of the stuff, so I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about that whole interview. It was wild to me. You know what I did love? So random. Because I felt like at sometimes, like, Nene, this is not a show about you. You may be friends with these people, but we don't need to know all your history, all your backstory. But when she told the story about the lady with the broken pussy, it's because her pussy was broken. Y'all, I listened to that story so many times. And Nene was saying it with a straight face. She was like, because she got a broken pussy. And the doctor said that her pussy was broken. And I said, what is going on? What is going on? And I was listening to this in the airport. Like, what is going on? She said her pussy was broken. She broke her Hello Kitty. I don't know, y'all. Tell me how y'all felt about that. Interesting. I'm not gonna go into the whole Diddy stuff. It's just too much. It's too heavy. I will say this. I've been watching a lot of commentators and I've been watching a lot of videos around it. I'm gonna say this and I'm not gonna take it back. This is why I love Kathy Griffin as a comedian, okay? I like gossipy journalism. Because to be honest, I'm not sitting here going around and quoting anybody on the internet. Because y'all, unless you're like an actual journalist, you're a blogger. What did y'all say her name is? Okay, like I said, a blogger. You're a blogger. Okay, you're a journalist. Congratulations. Same thing, a blogger. And me and my partner was having this conversation yesterday because there's one person I listen to regularly about this stuff because because this stuff is so dark, they put it in a way that I don't feel so disgusted listening to it. Because some of these people are really making, like, I'm a juror. They're trying to tell it to me like I'm the juror. If I wanted to know that much of the facts, I would print out the court documents. Girl, just give me the messy outline of it. Because a lot of the stuff that he did do was so disturbing, so nasty, and it's really heavy. And I think the only way I'm gonna be able to take this stuff is if I have somebody put it into words in a relatable way. And not these people who are like, I don't know, everybody's not Nancy Grace. And it's like, it's okay. I don't know. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Not that I don't want to be informed of it, because I want to stay, on top of the trial, but these were some egregious and heinous things that Diddy did. So I don't need it to be, they said he had 3 bottles right here, and then he put 1 bottle up her. You guys, I'm going to repeat that, and we're going to zoom in on, I don't need all that. I'm not a juror. Look, he already lost in my public opinion eyes. I don't need all of that. So there are so y'all tell me, who are y'all listening to who's delivering this information? Do y'all like the hard-hitting, put the facts down for me, I'm going to be quoting this and writing a paper on it? Or are y'all looking for something a little more conversational? Because I want to listen to more things about it, but there's only one person I can actually listen to without feeling like I'm harming myself. I don't know if that makes sense. I think it does. So keeping up with that, y'all tell me who your favorite, who the ones y'all listening to right now. Tell me who y'all listening to. Also, did y'all get into the Drew court documents? Child, I couldn't even get unemployment at one time, girl. When I had left one of my jobs, girl. But here's Drew out here getting unemployment. Here's Drew getting unemployment, and Ralph is still employed. She act like she, let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. Did y'all look at the Drew documents? I started following this attorney. I think she's real good and fun. What else do I have? Oh, this whole Shamea and Porsha stuff. Y'all saw that post that Porsha did today because she got an early view of episode 11, and now she feel like, Shamea, you better calm down before I say some shit about you. You know what your mama did to me. I mean, to my mama. So if you want to, she said you could go around and play victim. Again, if I edit this, I'll put it on the screen. But she said you can go around and play victim and do all of that crying or whatnot, but you better leave my mother's name out of your mother's mouth. And leave my mom's name out of your mouth. Okay? Let Mama Diane, who I really do feel like is on house arrest, but we did see that she was able to take the ankle monitor off and go get her a massage with Porsha. The people said that somebody took somebody, man. I don't know what the problem is, but it looks like if this is for real, those girls not friends no more. You got Shamea going on the Breakfast Club saying that, you know, she didn't even know we was beefing. Where's all the beef coming from? She's still trying to learn everything. You got Porsha now down to the Enneagram writing stuff, and she had just wrote that. Well, I don't say beautiful. It was very basic. She had just given her a birthday shout out or whatever. So I hope this show is not ruining their friendships, because that's what it's starting to seem like. I don't know. Y'all feel like it's real? Something about it is just crazy. I think that's everything I want to talk about. It's been about 15 minutes. That's good for me, and that's all off the dome. First of all, don't quote me on any mother. Do not quote me, okay? Do you see me looking at pieces of paper? No, you do not. Okay, was that in the Washington Post? No, it was not. You can get your finger on my face. Oh yeah, and for those who are looking for my Real Housewives, y'all remember When video? I'm re-upload it. It's in members only right now, but it cuts off. So I'm going to do it in a more strategic way. Okay, I'm very organic, in a strategic way. So I will be getting that back up here. Oh yeah, Real Housewives of Atlanta, 2 videos. And then members only, y'all getting the life update, so look out for that. And then I think that's it. Y'all, thank y'all for riding with me. I ain't had nothing else to really do or talk about. Y'all see I'm in traffic. Child, I went into Virginia. All the lights was out. That's the night the lights went out in Georgia? Is that the song? I don't know. If y'all want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this is definitely streaming right now. Keep Tory Lanez locked up. And how is Chris Brown going to be able to do the rest of his shows? I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. Till next time.